Hey, this is Sorry I Didn't Come With a Filter podcast. It is Throwback Thursdays, and I'm sorry I did not make it to Wednesday yesterday, Hump Day Wednesday. I was just so fucking busy. I'm always busy. I've been busy. Today I got great news. I am actually getting a job. I got a job offer, so I am going to be working. Yeah, that's going to be the best part of my life now. Hey, I'm not going to be on my ass. Look at that. I'm not a broke ass no more. Ha! Crazy ass shit has happened before, and crazier shit just begins even more. So, I will give a little brief update on that in a bit. I am going to tell you that my Woman Crush Wednesday is, of course, Jordan Jones. And then my Women Crush Wednesday is, well, for next week. I'll do it next week when I get home from the new job and all that. So, furthermore, yeah, I got a new job. I'm going to be a carpentry apprentice. Yeah, carpentry. Woo! Yes, I got my Timmy hose. Finally, I make freaking money. Now I'm fucking making money. And finally, if you're watching this on YouTube, my boots are going to be finally used. Best part about it, it's from a friend. I respect the hell out of him. I respect the hell out of his dad. His dad's actually known me since I was probably born. So 34 years, like, there's a long history with my dad and his dad. I respect the hell out of all these guys. I do. I'm sorry. I got to flip the hat around. I love my Blue Jays. Go Dodgers, go Blue Jays, like I say. It is the life. My life has kind of, today was not a good day. I started off this morning, popped the tire on my car, which royally sucked balls. Had to come back, had to redo that all. And it really just sucked. Like, let's just say it just sucked. Today was a shit day for me in the morning, but whatever. I do have more, as I say, I'm working on music right now. I got 2 songs in my head, but it's hard to jigger it out, get it out of my skull, try to get the right lyrics. I gotta learn how to play my guitar, as you can see. I got my DJ board. Yeah, I put up a new shelf, as you guys can see. I probably said that like last time. I have more respect for myself right now. I am feeling a lot better. I got this opportunity, this crazy new opportunity, and I'm not going to let these people down. I'm going to try my best at this job. So, to dive into what I was going to talk about today, the sports world. So, let me hit that up. Boom! There we go. Yep. So, the playoffs. I know there's a few players that are not going to be... okay, I'm not going to make a vid today. That are off being suspended right now, as you would speak. They're pretty much being... I can't even speak right now. I'm so excited I got a job. Sorry. I'm just so excited. So, yeah. Apparently, one of the Grizzlies players, I think Dylan Brooks, got suspended today. So, he won't be playing. So, all these... Game 3 is tomorrow for the Heat. I'm saying the Heat's going to probably take the series if Joel Embiid cannot get out of his... I wouldn't know what to say on that front, but I don't think he's not coming back. That's all I can say to that. So there's no games tonight. It's not a surprise that the Suns and the Mavs are, the Suns have taken a 2-0 lead. I'm going to say it this way. In the semifinal, if Embiid cannot play, that team is done. That team is done for the season. And that's just where it's at on that front. I can't say much more to that. That's my opinion to that. On the other front of that, looking at the Mavs and the Suns are probably going to take that series. You got pretty much what everybody's expecting right now in the Celtics and the Bucks. They're tied at the 1-1 in the series. So is the Grizzlies and the Warriors. Everybody thought it was going to be a sweep for the Warriors. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if it's going to be actually the same on that front. Just on basis of it being such a hard-nosed series between the Grizzlies and the Warriors. They're going to be like cutthroat each other like there's no tomorrow. So pretty much on that front, I was assuming it would be a 5 or 6 game for the Warriors. Maybe it could go 7. Celtics and the Bucks, I would probably believe would go 6 for the Bucks. But the two I'm going to look at hard, it's the Heat and 76ers. The Heat went out and got Josh Harden. Traded it away, Ben Simmons got James Harden, sorry. And, it's very hard to disagree with the fact that you have Joel Embiid, who's an MVP caliber player. He's playing at a high level, and then he got injured. Devin Booker got injured early in the first round, and now he's in this round, and he's doing really well. And no offense to Doncic, I understand they're having a problem trying to find people to play with Doncic, and that sucks. For Luka, Luka's a talented player. Don't get me wrong, he's talented. He's off the hook. He's talented. Again, saying that, I feel bad for the Mavs, and I feel bad for Luka. Luka has all the talent in the world, just not a lot of strong support. Now I'm going to flip over to the NBA or the NHL playoffs. So yesterday's, the Bruins are pretty much getting beaten left, right, and center by the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes are up 2-0 in their series. Lightning, Maple Leafs. Finally, I probably didn't say it the last time, and I will say it. I love playoff hockey, and I love playoff fights. Line brawls, everything. It just makes hockey much more entertaining to me. And I'm not going to anybody can disagree with me on that front, and I could care less. I really, really, really do enjoy playoff hockey, playoff fights. It's probably the most fun you'll ever have as a sports fan, or a hockey fan especially. And I go nuts for it. So the series in the Tampa and Toronto is 1-1. Blues and Wild is tied at 1-1. And the Oilers woke up in Game 2, apparently, and beat the snot out of the LA Kings 6-0. So looking at my series now, so you got your Game 2 of the first round starting tonight, and you got the Penguins versus the Rangers. I'm pretty sure the Rangers are going to come out swinging. I don't know if they're going to actually do anything right. And make, Chris Kreider, had a career year, 50 goals, being at 30 plus years of age. But again, it's a lot to ask for on one guy. You got Mika Zibanejad, you got Lexus Lafreniere, you got Capo Caco there. The whole roster is stacked in the Rangers. But again, I think they were counting on Mott and Kopp being their bottom 6 forwards of producing offense, and Mott out. So probably tonight I'll say Pittsburgh. Capitals, Panthers. I've been listening to it. It's really hard to pick which ones are what going on in this series. But the breaking news today was Bruins newly inquired defenseman Lindholm. He won't be in the lineup for the next game tomorrow. He's out. And Swain is starting for Boston. So that's that end of that story. I say the Capitals-Panthers. Tonight's game is in Florida, but I'm going to go lean towards the veteran style because maybe I was wrong on my prediction, my bold prediction of Panthers taking them. But I think Capitals are going to probably take game 2 here. The Avs Predators, I'm going with the Avs. You know, the Avalanche are going to beat the piss out of the Predators. And the Flames are going to, again, stomp all over the Stars. So that's how I see it. So looking at these series and seeing if I'm going to actually predict one, not a chance. Not a chance. I cannot predict that because of, well, it's not an easy one. It's not easy for the playoffs because anything can happen. So looking forward to like tomorrow's set games. I think the Lightning and Maple Leafs might go 7. Blues are probably going to beat them in 5 or 6. The Wild. Oilers are going to probably take out the Kings in 6. Penguins, if the Rangers pull out some crazy ass shit out of their own bubble, they probably can do some serious crazy ass damage that a lot of teams probably wouldn't expect. But again, you know, I think they're just happy being there. They're actually just getting their feet wet. The Panthers, on the other hand, this is a series for the Panthers. They went all in on a lot of players. So this is a Panthers win or die situation. And you got such an expensive goalie. The Stars, I'm pretty sure they're just lucky they made it. And that's how I feel about that front. So if I go, the Avalanche are going to sweep the Preds. Flames could probably sweep the Stars, or maybe the Stars make it one more game and make it a 5-game series, and the Flames take them out in 5. That's my front on that end. Now, let's go over the baseball standings. I noticed American League, East, Central, and West. So, the AL West is exactly like the AL East. NL East. Or West. The National League West. Sorry. Fuck, that's a lot of shit to say in one shot. They're very, like, the West divisions are very entertaining to watch. I was very happy to see a Toronto Blue Jays fan help this little boy. He caught Aaron Judge's home run. His home run ball. And instead of keeping it, he gave it to the little Yankee fan, the Aaron Judge fan. And that, to me, that's what sports is about. You see, you don't have to be a dick like these fans lately have been doing. And it's just, to me, that is all bullshit. You don't have to be a dick fan. You don't have to throw things at people. You don't have to insult people. You know, you don't have to be a fucking hooligan. Look at that guy. That guy, all he did was give this little boy a ball. And that boy was extremely happy. And that's about sports. Now, looking at the American League Central, you got the Twins, the White Sox, and the Guardians. They're all fighting right now for that top spot. The East in the American League, it's, you know, you got the Rays behind the Blue Jays by a game. Blue Jays are 2.5 games back of the Yankees, but again, it is in the AL East, it's going to be a duel between the Blue Jays, Rays, and Yankees on who's going to finish first and second. The Central, I wouldn't go as far as saying the Twins and the White Sox are going to duke it out. Maybe the Guardians, but I'm not going to say that's going to be 100% sure. And then you got of course, the West, the American League West, where you have the other LA team with the Astros, the Mariners, the Rangers. The Rangers finally starting to pick up some wins, even though Simeon hasn't looked so great. That's what happens when you spend a lot of money. And the Athletics, like the American League West is a pretty tight division. And then National League Central. Who would have thought in a million years that the Pirates would be, going out there and duking it out with the Cardinals and the Brewers for the top spot? The Reds are the worst team in baseball, just behind the Cubs, and I would have to say the Royals and the Tigers and the Orioles right now. And the Nationals are the worst in the National League East. But if you go over to the National League East, the East National League division is literally a hard one to even pick a winner out of. Yeah, the Mets went out and paid a lot of money and got a lot of big name players. The Braves are starting to round into form. The Phillies are starting to kind of find their groove. The Marlies, who would have thought they're a 500 team right now? That is just a surprise to me. And then, again, the National League West. Exactly like the American League West. It's everybody chasing after the Padres and the Dodgers. I love my Dodgers. I love my Blue Jays. So I'm not going to diss them. I love them to death, and that is my opinion. I'm hoping we get to actually finally see a real East and West championship series in the Major League Baseball. I would love to see Toronto and LA Dodgers go at it. Not just because they're my favorite teams, it's because it's a true, honest West and East division. It's an ultimate money-making area right there. So that's my take on the sports today. NFL, I'll probably start covering when I know Man City and Liverpool are in the final of the Champions League, but I'm not really covering Champions League too much because it's just full of politics and BS. I even shouldn't say BS, it's just full of bullshit. And that's my take to that front. I don't want to talk about it because it's just an annoyance, as I say. So, yeah, that's pretty much my take. We do have WrestleMania Backlash going on this weekend with WWE, which, again, to me, is all nonsense and nonsensical crap that nobody gives a damn for because, well, again, we all thought we were going to see RK Bro versus the Usos, but that didn't quite happen. And that sucks. But when you go and look at something right here, right now, it's, you got coming up, you got All In. Or Double or Nothing, I should say. Double or Nothing. They just set up. They have the women's world title, Serena Deeb versus Thunder Rosa, to go on with the headlining of the World Championship in AEW with Hangman Adam Page versus CM Punk. But it's not happening until May 29th, so we still got a few weeks to go here until we can actually see a full stack card. And that, to me, is going to be a very interesting setup on that front. So the XFL just released that they're going to host a series of player showcases across the U.S. in June and July in partnership of American National Combines. So The Rock's ex-wife, Danny Garcia, chairwoman and owner, has been very vocal, and so has The Rock as the owner, Dwayne Johnson, that this is going to be a whole different type of XFL, it looks like. I like the look. I like the logo. Don't get me wrong. The logo looks fantastic. Again, before I start anything else on any other topics, I want to just say my music is out. I have a lot of songs out. I will try to put out a couple more. As I say, I'm going to learn how to try to play my guitar because I really got 2 songs in my head, especially one that I really, really, really want to get done. And that front. So, we have some good movies out. I have not seen the rest of Moon Knight. I love that show, but it's so freaking confusing. And it's so hard to understand. You got to be like high on it or something just to watch that entire show, and it's really insane. But again, that's where it is. And I love it. But mental health wise, health check, good. Got a job today, got, an apprenticeship going, sponsorship, whatever you want to call it. It's going. I'm very happy. I'm very, very elated on it. So that's my take to that front. I am not going to be even remotely discouraged by this, because this is not a discouraging thing. It is one of those traits that are out there, and it's from a friend, so it's awesome. And well, it was a Throwback Thursday. Throw it back to what I missed, and I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. I'll have a great Friday or a great Thursday. I'll see you on Friday.